Traders War Room wants to thank the viewer for their continued support on this journey. Please take a look at the description for an overview of video content, also some research topics, and some options for online brokers. Hey team, what's up? It's Chuck with Traders War Room. Got a little different video for you today. As I told you earlier, I'm in the field, but it's still no excuses. We're still making money. We're still going to play the stock market. Remember, here at Traders War Room, we look at the stock market as a war zone. Stocks and sectors are battlegrounds. Attack, destroy, and conquer your battlegrounds. We in this together. Need you to like, share, subscribe, and let's get it. So if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war. Traders War Room reminds the viewer that this channel and content on the channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. So recap on our lessons and learn and research that we did last week. We talked about charts and entry and exit points, okay? So this is extremely important to make sure that we secure our gains, which we'll talk about in the fundamental lesson. But we want good low entry points so that when the stock is rising, we can catch the trend. And then if the stock rises up 5, 10, 15%, maybe a supernova hits and we hit 50 or higher, right? But we want to get to a point before it dumps that we want to secure and lock in our profit, okay? There's indicators on these charts. We will have some good charts. Robinhood, you guys don't have much on your charts except for level 2 marketing, but these indicators help give us trend lines. Super trend is one that I was brought aware of earlier. We also got the EMA, VWAP, and there's a few other ones. So I think what you need to do is you need to look at these and play around with them on stocks, paper trade with them so you can see how they work. And then before you go into real assets, you want to make sure you have a full understanding of how these indicators can help you along your journey. Hey team, welcome back. So let's get to the fundamental lesson, all right? Securing your portfolio. So what do we mean when we're talking about securing your portfolio? Well, we're talking about we need to protect our gains, okay? Protect our capital, all right? That involves locking in profits, and we need to make sure that we get into good stocks early with those exit and entry points that we talked about last week. And we need to make sure we don't lose money, okay? Number one principle is we want to protect our capital. So if we see something going down like a sunken ship, we need to cut the line and we need to roll out, okay? Taking maybe a 5 or 10% loss is better than it dropping down 50%. And now we're looking at holding bags for long term on stocks that we should have sold earlier. So when we're talking about securing and protecting our gains, what does that really mean? Okay, well, there's a few things that really stand out when we're trying to secure and protect gains. Number one, diversification, okay? Modern portfolio theory tells us that we want to have stocks in different sectors so that when one stock is going up, the other stock's going down, it counterbalances, and vice versa the other way. We also want to make sure that we have non-correlating assets. So example, one main stock, Tesla, right, EV. Well, if Tesla's dumping, then some other EV sectors that are below Tesla are going to follow in trend. Same thing, if Tesla's booming, some of the lower EV sectors might be booming up along with it. You see this a lot with Bitcoin as well. A lot of the blockchain up and coming stocks, they move with Bitcoin, okay? But when Bitcoin drops, they drop off as well, right? So non-correlating stocks, assets. We can put stop losses on our accounts, okay? So it prevents us from going below. So once it rises up and we don't want to lose any gains, we can put a stop loss above our entry point, and once it hits that point, if it drops, it'll come out already. Or we can set it to being at a percentage so that if our risk level is at a 10% loss, stop loss at 10%, boom, we're out quick, okay? Another way we protect is through dividends, okay? Good stocks that are long holds that give us dividends in semi-annually or annually basis, okay? We can take these dividends and reinvest them back into those stocks or into other stocks to continue making our money work for us, all right? Alright guys, thought-provoking content and research and learn for this week, okay? I want you guys to look up stocks, specifically dividend stocks, alright? And look at the difference between what a stock yields out, okay? Is it better to take a stock that is solid and good at, say, 4 and 5%, rather than another stock that's kind of volatile and questionable at 8 or 9% annual yield? All right, some questions to be answered, because potentially you could make more with the higher percentage and a higher yield, but since it's volatile in nature, you could also dump more rather than the consistent stock at 4 and 5% that you know is going to continue to gain and continue to give you dividends on a quarterly, semi-annual, or even a yearly basis. So that's for research and learn. Look up those, leave comments on what type of dividend stocks you're looking at and your theory on, is it better to go with higher percentages or kind of keep it more consistent with the mid to lower level percentages. All right, team, that's it. All right, Traders War Room done. First week done. Next week, looking for things to happen, shake up, and have a good trading session, okay? I told you, I'm doing some field training, so it's going to be a little different for the next few weeks. Less videos, but I'm going to get more straight on to the topics and less beating around the bush, okay? Remember, Traders War Room, the markets are our war zone, stocks and indicators, those are our battles, okay? We need to attack and destroy the battles and conquer the stock market together. I need you to like, share, comment, and join the Facebook group, okay? Join me on this mission, all right? Together, we can accomplish a lot. So if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war.